person's thoughts, their dreams, their intellect.
Falling away, you're always on my mind.
You started becoming popular.
I did. It's amazing.
I helped him out with bookings and went from show to show and teleported him from stage to stage so he made his time. 1 month he had 2 bookings, next month he had 10 bookings, and next month he had almost 60 bookings.
All right, away.
It was very much a dream come true for Bara. He had always wanted to be a musician and had had just a regular job for most of his life. And, you know, for the first time he was able to go on a stage. No one was prejudging him by looks or where he was from, more just his music.
Nickel and I decided to get a second life wedding. Even though it's not legally binding at all.
It took about a month of planning to get married and about $500.
Had you actually met when you had this wedding?
No, we haven't met when I had this wedding since she was over in the United States and I was in Sweden. You know, it's a distance. You know, it's not that obvious that you should meet ever in real life. A lot of people never do. Det byggt upp hela den som vi hade. My mom loves Second Life. She actually got herself an avatar. She says it looks like her when she was in her 20s. She always gets invited to dance, asked to dance. A lot of young men trying to get her attention. I was in my bar and, you know, you started to get to know people coming in there. One in particular kind of stood out. His name was Hondo Mesa. We talked a little bit.
Alright, Tega, you're good, man. I love your stuff. You're rocking Second Life, my friend.
Thanks. It turns out this guy owned an independent record company.
Have you ever thought of recording an album or a CD?
Well, it ended up with him asking me if I was interested to come to New York.
You would be the first Second Life avatar signed to a real-life record deal.
I went to record my album, but also I wanted to see Nickel.
When I first met him, all I could think was, man, he looks kind of old.
I'm needing you.
But we developed a relationship equivalent to what we had in Second Life. It's kind of like falling in love twice. You fall in love with the person you meet on the internet. Later on, as you go, you fall in love with the person that you meet face to face.
She got pregnant.
I like to tell you how it happened. It's called Larnaca. Larnaca.
Wow, am I ready for this? I always wanted a child, but never happened. And, you know, I'm in a foreign country. What do I do now? But since I only had a tourist visa, I had to go back home. During the birth, I waited with some friends in my bar. I had my Pixel cigars waiting ready. It didn't take long until she called that, you know, I'm awake now and everything has gone great.
The hardest part was actually the day after I had Christopher in the hospital. Because, you know, you see the new fathers seeing their babies and it's just you and the baby. A month later, he was able to come over and see his son for the first time.
I do know what goes where, and I do know how to play it safe. So I never thought I'd see these days. Me and him came in really, really close. We had a good time there.
Like his old song, he will be a rock and roll star. Play his own guitar. You say, and you sit down. It's cold to see it with that little soul. The stars they will twinkle. David, I see my boy.
The countries don't make it easy for you to actually live with someone for a while to see if you want to get married.
But the good thing is that we can still meet in Second Life.
Every morning he set a table full of food and coffee. Even though you don't really need that in Second Life, he does that to get the feel as if we were actually having breakfast together.
If you look at pictures she's taken from Christopher the same day, you know, it's a way for me to be a part of that. It's like we're still a family even though we're just in separate places.
Sometimes it's surreal. Like you're looking at your real life through the eyes of a virtual world. I had a lot of great things come from the internet. And even if there was never to come a marriage from me and Bar Jonas, I have the greatest child in the world. And I wouldn't change that for anything.
If someone would have told me in 2008 that I, in a short while, would have done more than 300 live shows, I met a woman that I love, and later getting a son in real life from just playing a game, you know, I would not know how. I probably would just bust off laughing at that moment. It was a dream come true. It really was.
Never once a year before, I didn't even believe it for sure. Now I do, because of you. I never cared for things like this. I didn't want to pick my strings. Now I do, meaning you. I never thought I missed so much to feel your kiss, to feel your touch at all. You're always on my mind, far and away. It's you I gotta find.
I'm more and more becoming the avatar in one way because, you know, Barry Johnson is doing great with the music, but Jonas Tancred, he's kind of struggling still.
Ready? Got take 463. We're planning on taking the kids to Siberia this coming summer. Working with kids and animals is not